not of me, the writer of these words. The half-demon witch known as the architect of the world wound. I was defeated and fell at the hand of the one I had tried to transform. My experiment ended in failure, and my life ended along with it. I have recounted the story of my life for you, Pharasma, Lady of Graves. Not only of my life, but of the Commander's also. I believe the tale of such an illustrious figure would pique even a goddess's curiosity.
It's a very nice way to wrap up the entire game. It makes sense. There were some notes in the quest lines and everything. Of course it was written from her perspective. Interesting.
Now you know everything. I await your verdict, goddess.
Silence hangs over the boneyard. The Lady of Graves is weighing her decision, and it seems the entire universe is holding its breath, awaiting her pronouncement. Who would dare to break a silence so absolute? Intervene, we're going to speak on her behalf. Though you are no longer here, your mythic powers entitle you to a say in this trial. I appeal to you. I appeal to your mercy. Of all the gods, Iomide was the only one to fight against the Wound. Even you, Pharasma, stood by and did nothing. Doesn't that suggest that the Wound was not so great a threat to the universe, and Arido's crimes were not as heinous as claimed? Your words ring out in the silence. They are heard, considered, and given their due weight.
The laws of the universe have existed for millennia. They are incontrovertible. But even they allow the decider of fate some degree of influence over the verdict.
Why is there a massive difference between how she looks here and here? Short hair, long hair, red dress, beautiful red dress, no dress. And that's a bit odd.
You wrought great evil, while it stemmed from the evil that was done to you. Your actions far exceeded it. Your soul is dark, and there is only one place for you in the universe. And yet, the one whom you harmed most of all now appeals to me on your behalf. I shall send you to the Maelstrom, the plane on the edge of the world. A place to which the gods' gazes do not stray. There you will find yourself. Or you will perish in the whirlwind of chaos that is your soul. So be it. Now you, the mortal who has risen so high as to stand boldly in the presence of the goddess of fate, you have done the impossible, and you will be remembered as long as this universe exists. Go, live out the rest of your life. I look forward to tales of your future deeds.
Do I have to press anything to continue this? Oh. Oh, that's it? No credits? Oh, I have to press on them separately. Okay, so we're going to do the fight again, but this time we're going to choose to stay on Golarion and see how that one changes the outcome of all of this. And then we're going to try to make the secret ending work.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Say something. There's Arusha's stats. Just going to give her ridiculously high stats so she one-shoots everyone. That should hasten this up significantly. 1500, 1500.
I'm gone.
wonder if there is a way to also get rid of that.
Let's prove their logic is lacking in faith. I will resist!
No,
They are waiting for...
the legions of heaven are in need of a new commander. Someone who will
Okay, I
stand
told my
strong in the
companions that I
face
would
of
return to
evil.
Dresden over the wall
Someone who will
once the
wield
wall
a flaming sword against the darkness.
promised to
Not
help
just
restore
here,
order
but
to make a city of
everywhere
goodness
light
and light.
and
I
order
cannot
are
break that
threatened.
promise.
Will you It's all over. The world wound is closed, and Discari has been destroyed. The rasping rifts no longer have a demon lord, but a new monster could lay claim to this realm. Is there anything else you would like to do
Burn it down.
before we leave
Yeah,
this
we're going to-
abode of evil and horror?
I think choice, should we? No, we want another ending, so the abyss will always be part of the universe. There is nothing I can do to change that. We will leave things as they are.
Perhaps you are right. We've taught the demons a lesson that they won't soon forget. They will remember both your valor and your restraint. Farewell, Commander. Your crusade is over, but your glory will live on through the ages.
A light breeze caresses your face, a breath of fresh air after everything you have endured. The home world of Galarion eagerly awaits your return. There will be no more long battles, no more pain or exhaustion. A new future awaits, a future full of hope and promise. Alright, so that's the same. Oh, even heaven had never known a greater miracle than that of mortal had vanquished the demonic power seeded in him by another to ultimately become an angel. Okay. Fifth Crusade may not have lasted long, but in that short time Dresden became the commander's city, his bulwark, his citadel. Unsurprisingly, he remained the ruler of the city and the surrounding lands after the spectacular victory at Threshold. In your speech, before your followers, you announced your decision. You won't leave your position or Dresden after the victory. The impact the commander made upon the world was not confined to the emanation of the wound. All across Galarion, yes, okay. Perfect. The Holy Warden's duty revive. Oh! Eliandra had given almost her entire life over to duty, devoted herself to the revival of the former land of Sarkoris. Yes, temples of Pelura and other Sarkorian deities opened their doors once more, and the priests were eager to help heal the wounds of the people and the land. As the leader of the crusade, the commander won their loyalty and okay, we have that. Due to the success of the commander's diplomacy, okay. After gaining support of foreign rulers and finding allies in the capital, Dresden became the shining example of a new Mendev, one that was nurtured by the commander's ideas. Okay. The significance and accomplishments of the Crusade were so great that even a century after the end of the war, Dresden retained its prominence on the map of Avestan. The commander's diplomatic, military and administrative talent turned the fortress into a key political player. Shortly after the war, Queen Golfrey abdicated her throne, the throne of Mendev, and departed Nerosian to spend the rest of her long life with her beloved. The one who had helped her see that there was more to life than duty. Golfrey took up residence in Dresden, but for long afterward, envoys from Nerosian strove to persuade her to return. Their entreaties were always met with a polite but firm refusal. Of course, we're going to do one thing. This time we're not going to interfere on Adida Wallish's behalf. Quite a number of Mendevians wanted to see the commander of the Fifth Crusade inherit the throne. Upon his return to Kenabris, Hulrun ranted. Okay. Remain ruler, yes. Tempered. Wardstones carefully assembled. Victory changed. The same. Shamira, even though it's a bit shorter. Divine power patroness of exiles. Commander celebrated his victory over Arishkagal. Little did he know that some demon lords go as far as forfeiting their own life to achieve their ends. You defeated the demon lord Arishkagal. The mask of the inscrutable Arishkagal remained in the possession of the commander of the Fifth Crusade until the very end. He refused to or could not find the strength to discard that sinister item, and shortly after the Battle of Threshold he began disappearing for days at a time, and suddenly returning, unable to recall what had happened to him. Oh, that's bad. So we should have gotten rid of it? But we didn't. Oh, damn it. We never used it. Interesting. Okay, Demon Lord Baphomet. Tuscari. Tirabate's the same. Hand of the Inheritor returned Heavenly Mistress. Okay. Picked up sword again. Dredge known. Okay. Having, okay, that's the same. Sealer, that's the same. Camellia, that's the same. Orgus, the same. Did not last long. Frightened her, the same. Okay. That's the same. Drain, he never lost his respect, or should that be his fondness, for the commander and would often visit him in Dresden. After the victory, yes, the same. Regiel, the same. It doesn't say, okay. Good enough. Enjoyed a good fight. Avistan, the same. Arishali had changed her nature, completely ridding herself of evil, but she would not dare to live among mortal. Okay, residence. When the former demon was not busy helping mortals, she spent time with the commander, who all the same. Okay.
And what of me, the writer of these? I have read. Now you know everything.
I let Pharasma deliver her verdict.
You wrought great evil. I shall send you to the abyss, plane of pain and fury, suffering and privation. That which you have done to others will now be done to you. So be it.
Oh, that's it? The end? Okay. That was a bit anticlimactic. But I accept it. So now the final question is, how do we achieve the secret ending? I mean, we should have everything. Hello? Why is this not? Is this buggy? The end? Yes. I would like the end to end, please. Maybe I need to restart the game. Okay, so it appears I need to end the game. First game crashing bug, you could say. And it's at the end. Okay. So, ciao.